So it's been a solid start to the week post the Easter bank holiday weekend, with the FTSE currently up about 70 points at 68.40. One of the main features today actually is Vodafone, a stock I'm sure that a lot of our clients hold. It's up today on the back of a Telegraph story that was published over the weekend, talking about a Verizon AT&T combined bid for different parts of the business. Verizon supposedly looking to take the Verizon Wireless 45% Vodafone stake, and AT&T looking to take the remainder of the non-US assets. The speculated premium is about 40%, but the stock's currently trading up about 5%, currently up at about 195 as we stand at the moment. One of the big features stock-wise from last week was National Grid. They implemented a new dividend policy. They've stated that they're looking to increase the size of the dividend by at least the level of the RPI, the retail price index, per annum, which obviously for stockholders and for kind of income seekers, that's a key inflationary protectionary measure that a lot of people are very happy about. Just looking ahead to this week, we've got the ECB rate announcement on Thursday, as well as the Bank of England rate announcement, and actually in the early morning we've also got the Bank of Japan rate announcement. On all three counts we're expecting holds in terms of the current rates, but it's actually the Bank of Japan rate announcement that could be slightly more interesting. It's the first rate announcement since the new central bank Governor Kuroda has come into to power, and although they are expecting the rate to remain the same, there is the potential of a asset purchase facility to be introduced. Just Cyprus, which has obviously been dominating a fair amount of column inches over the last few weeks. They reopened the banks on Thursday of last week. At the moment it stands that there's going to be no levy on deposits of under 100,000 euros, but at present it's still not confirmed if there will be any tax levy on deposits over 100,000 euros. It's assumed that there will be, and at the moment the figure that's being banded around is around 40%, depending on the bank that the deposits are held with. Out first thing this morning we had Eurozone unemployment figures, and it was actually the highest level that we've ever seen since the beginning of the Eurozone. As you can see from the chart on screen, they hit 12% this morning, which was widely expected, but just to show how much pain there is being felt in certain areas of the European periphery. Just looking ahead to next week on the corporate side as well, we've got nothing particular to be fairly honest in the first half of the week. Samsung, which is obviously a fairly widely held stock at Killik, expecting an IMS update on Friday. In terms of UK, Babcock is probably one of the larger features, but apart from that, nothing too specific. Going into next week, we have actually got the start of the US reporting system, so that is probably where the market will be focusing its attentions in 5 or 6 days' time. On the economic side, we've actually got US Nonfarm Payrolls coming out on Friday, the first Friday of the month, so that will be where a lot of attention is focused as well. Just a reminder as well, we're coming to the end of the tax year, on 5th of April on Friday, so any pension or ISA contributions need to be made before that deadline. And if you are looking for a home for some of that cash, we have actually just issued a new research recommendation. It's a buy note on different air travel companies and companies that will benefit from that space. So until then, thank you.